So it is always helpful to add rhythmic options to your vocabulary. And by that I mean, when you think about playing blues, a lot of times it's got this eighth note feel. And even if you're dressing that up with a walking bass line, it's still got that eighth note feel. Now, I'm kind of exaggerating and making it sound a little less exciting than it might, but one of the things you can do that can really start to shake things up and give you more to work with is to add triplets into your vocabulary. It's a really cool sound. It can really sound surprising. It can really add a lot of momentum to what you're doing. So in this lesson, let me just show you one particular triplet lick you can use to start getting that coordination together. And just to make it a little extra cool, we'll do it over a walking bass line. Now, I've been talking about walking bass lines a lot lately on the channel, and I've been spending the month of July teaching walking bass line blues inside my membership, the Fingerstyle 5. We've covered a complete 16-bar blues with a walking bass line and done a lot of different kinds of exercises and examples to get that right hand coordination together so that you can play those kinds of licks over a walking bass line in a really solid and reliable way. You can still check out all of those lessons and more inside the membership, which you can learn more about at fretboardconfidential.com. All right, so the basic coordination here is we've got 3 notes in the melody happening against 1 note in the bass. So while the thumb is playing a steady bass on 1, 2, 3, and 4, the melody on top in the fingers is doing something like 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So if we forget about the walking part of the bass just for a moment and focus on what we can play on top, it's this idea of 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a that we want to concentrate on. And we can start by just taking a combination of major and minor pentatonic notes and come up with some phrases. Right, so minor note, minor pentatonic notes like that, and major pentatonic notes like that. So we can have 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. And if we put that over a steady bass, we get all of that. So just to break down a little bit of how the fingers coordinate with the thumb, again, you're going to have a pinch followed by 2 more notes, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if we're going to walk the bass line, then this is going to be happening while this is happening. And then you can kind of just work through moment to moment what finger needs to go where. Maybe the pinky here, index gets the bass note, ring finger gets the bass note, pinky gets the pull off. Ring finger moves up, index finger gets the A note. Slide up with the ring and middle finger. Index gets the bass note again. Pinky for the pull off. Middle finger moves up to the bass note, index finger gets the hammer on. Ring finger moves up and index gets the root. And you can work through it slowly like that. So then if you're just kind of moving along with an eighth note feel, you get to the point where you need a little more momentum, you've got this little extra something you can pull out that will take it in the right direction. So that's the idea. Right now in my membership, the Fingerstyle 5, we've been learning how to play a complete 16-bar blues with a walking bass line, and we're also getting into some improvisation skills, how to put together a vocabulary of licks so that when you have a tune that's got a walking bass line, once you get past the memorized tune, you have a vocabulary of licks you can use to start improvising over a walking bass line as well. To learn more about that and sign up, go to fretboardconfidential.com. And if you've got a question or a comment about today's lesson, leave it for me down below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.